Now, regardless of the type of fish that you keep, whether it be freshwater or saltwater, regardless of the size of your aquarium, there's a few things that are really worth knowing that can really change your experience keeping fish. Now, the first thing that I want to say is that fish keeping is 50% water quality and 50% food quality. So, as far as fish food is concerned, I want to make sure that you're aware of this food. This is probiotics from New Life Spectrum. Now, first of all, this is a cold extruded food, so therefore the fish are actually getting the nutrients. They're not pressure cooked and processed. All of the ingredients are truly aquatic in nature and are delivering the fish exactly what they need regardless of the type of fish. So good quality food is everything. The next thing about this food is it has a probiotic bacteria in the food, which means when the fish poo, the bacteria in the poo physically eat the poo. So you'll find that this food keeps your tank a lot cleaner. You'll find your substrates cleaner, your gravels cleaner, and it really does make an impact on the amount of fish you can have and your experience keeping fish. So this food is set at the absorption rate of the fish, which means you don't need to feed much. Even though it's slightly more expensive to buy, in the long run, it is a no-brainer. Now, the next thing I want to introduce you to is marine pure biological media, because ultimately fish keeping is 50% food quality, which is what we need to look at, remembering that most food is pressure cooked, processed crap. And then the next thing is water quality. Now, most biological medias basically work with nitrification, so it breaks high-level waste into low-level waste, ammonia into nitrate, or something you don't want into something else that you don't want. But if you use this media, which is marine pure, this is the only one actually able to prove the denitrification. Most of the other companies that make these claims have no substantiation whatsoever. This is the company that did all the research in regards to parallel denitrification and so forth, and the product that we get the best success from. So if you use this product as your biological media, then instead of getting nitrate, you tend to get nitrogen gas, which has a huge impact on your experience keeping fish. Now, the next product that I'd like to show you that I suggest every single aquarist is at least aware of is polyfilter. And polyfilter will absorb anything impure out of the water. It will not remove anything you do want. It only removes what you don't want. Now, it starts off white. It changes color according to what it's removing. And then when it's full, it turns black, and then you know to replace it. So once again, it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other medias, but considering it doesn't release what it's collected back into the water, and it doesn't increase phosphate or have any of the negative side effects of many other medias, then you pay a little bit extra for this, but in the long run, it's a no-brainer. Now, the next thing as far as fish keeping is concerned is water quality. Now, in the old days, we used to sell lots and lots of test kits, but it's very common when I go to visit people's aquariums that they're not using the test kits. So now what we're getting our customers to do is come down and see us and bring us a little sample of water. We then put the sample of water through our spin test machine, and regardless of whether you've got fresh water, salt water, or whatever, it'll actually give a really good little breakdown of what's going on with your water. So therefore, we're able to give you advice on whether you need to be water changing more often, or whether your pH or KH is incorrect. So that allows us to guide you. So if you, let's say everything was going well in your aquarium, and every few months you just bring us a water sample to check out, or if you're going to buy new fish, I never ever recommend buying new fish without you doing two things. First is bring us a water sample so we can check that everything's going to plan, because what tends to happen is over time, the water quality in your aquarium can often deteriorate and your fish get used to it. But then you come in and buy new fish and your fish seem fine, our fish are fine, but our fish are not used to the deterioration of water that your other fish are. So then you come and buy new fish, you put them in the aquarium, and then suddenly your fish, they're all getting sick, and it's very easy to blame the new fish when it was never the new fish's fault. It was just that your water quality had deteriorated. So when you come down to see us, you bring us the water sample, And you will also need to see a video. In the video, we want to see exactly what's going on in your aquarium. We want to see the filters working. And we also want to see any other bits and pieces, including fish food, water ager, and various stuff that you've got for the aquarium. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more information, and pop down and see us and bring us a sample of water and a video, and let us guide you through, and let us look at the situation that you've got and help you fine-tune what you're doing to ensure that your water quality is as high and your food quality is as high as possible, and to ensure that you have the best and easiest experience keeping fish.